Greetings and welcome to Growth Hacking Secrets. I'm your host Mohammed Siddique from Atlanta, Georgia, and the co-author of New Success Secrets available on Amazon. On this episode, we have a special guest, Erika Lebo. Erika is an account executive and the host of Trial Girl podcast. Please join me to give a warm welcome to our guest, Erika Lebo. Erika, welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for having me, Siddique.
Wonderful. Let me start with this. Where were you? What happened? Who you were surrounded with that inspired you to do what you do today?
So I have to go back and say my mom inspired me to do what I do today. She always worked odd side jobs and did everything she could for us to get by. And growing up, I saw that, and that's something that I emulate today. Even though I work full time as an account executive with US Foods, I love working the side hustle. And that can be anything from yard sales to Instacart shopping to hosting my podcast. I need to keep busy all the time. I need to do everything I can to bring in extra money, and I can't ever sit still. So, there wasn't an exact moment where I decided this is what I wanted to do. I'm a big believer you have to follow the path that's set in front of you. And I follow every path that's put in front of me. And if it leads to a dead end, I circle back and I start all over again. But that's how I got where I am today.
Mhm. What are the top three mistakes to avoid?
The first one I think is not educating yourself. Education is so important, even if it's just researching something online. When you have an idea or something new you want to start, always educate yourself first to know what it is you're getting into and everything that's involved. The other thing I would say is don't keep it a secret. It's easy when you get excited about something or you're starting something new to keep it to yourself because you're afraid of failure or what others might think. And I think it's really important to share your thoughts and your dreams with people that you know, because sometimes you might only see one side of it, but the people that are closest to you that you talk to, they can give you other insight that you might not think of, and maybe it's not what you want to hear, but it might be what you need to hear to be better prepared. And the third thing I would say is don't ever react on emotion. And I say that, but I'm really guilty of it. I am an emotional reactor, and I found that in those times where I can just breathe, take it in, sleep on it, and then the next day react, I'm a lot calmer. I'm a lot more level headed. I'm thinking clearer. So I think that not reacting on emotion is very important.
Mhm. What is your greatest failure story? What did you learn and how did you recover from it?
My greatest failure story is actually really embarrassing. I tried to write a book, and it was called, I'm not going to say exactly what it's called because I don't want anyone to find it, but it was relating how mascotting, because I used to be a mascot for our local baseball team. I wrote a book relating how being a mascot makes you a healthier person. And in doing this, I ended up insulting a lot of people. It was horrible. One person bought it, and their review was, "This is the biggest waste of my life. Don't buy it." So that was, I did put time into it, was very excited, and I realized that maybe I'm not meant to be a book author. So I just pulled up my britches and moved on to the next thing.
Okay. And how did you recover from it?
Um, I learned a lot from that. I learned to take my time. Um, it was really eye opening because I love to read. I love to read self help books, and I just figured, as much as I love to read them, it's something that I could create. And it was. I'd say I recovered on a personal level, realizing that the people who are writing these books do have a special skill. They're not just sitting down one day and typing it. It was a personal realization that I had to learn and grow from myself.
Wonderful. What are your top three success secrets the others can model from?
Number one, stay positive. It's so easy in the world today to just be down, to just look at the negative, to look at the bad things. And if you can just stay positive and always look for the silver lining, it's going to be okay. You'll make it through. The other thing is be grateful. I am a big believer in gratitude. Whether I'm driving in my car or I'm going for a walk, I am constantly putting out thoughts of gratitude to the world for the beauty that I'm seeing, for the life that I'm living, for the children that I have, for the health that I have. There's so many things in life to be grateful for. And, about 15 years ago, I was in a really bad place. and I didn't have a lot, and I still found those things to be grateful for. So I think it's really important to live your life with gratitude. And the third thing is persevere. Don't let anything get you down. You can get through it. You were put here for a reason. You have to push through, and you'll be okay. You'll make it. You'll make a difference. And you just have to constantly push through, even through the hard times. You got to get through the storm to get to the rainbow, and just don't ever forget that you can get to the other side.
I love the analogy of rainbow. Okay, you have to get through the sun through a rainbow.
Absolutely.
Amazing, amazing. We are about to start a lightning round. That means quick question and quick answer. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. What are you grateful for today?
I'm grateful for my health, the love in my life, my family, and just all good things.
How young are you?
39.
You are not 39.
I am. I'm turning 40 this year.
You are 18 years old with a 21 years experience.
I'll start using that.
What you want to do when you grow up?
I would love to be a speaker. I want to talk to people and just spread positivity as much as possible.
How do you overcome a challenge life throws at you?
I always look for the lesson. I think when you can find the lesson in life, you can turn anything that's bad into something good.
How do you start your day?
With coffee and conversation with my husband.
What is the advice you will give to younger yourself?
I would tell my younger self, you're going to be all right. I know it seems really hard right now, but you got this. You'll be okay.
Once you have a revenue generating idea, how do you convince your significant other?
I do this every week. It's terrible. I have constant inventions and business ideas. This poor man, and he listens and he supports me, and I am a very lucky woman.
What is the impactful book you have read, and what did you learn from it?
The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. This book changed my life. It's all about positivity, gratitude, and it is something everyone should read.
Why being impactful is important to you?
That's why we're here. I honestly feel like that's why we're on Earth, is to impact each other, to make the world a better place. We're only here a short amount of time, and I think that you have to do the most that you can with that time that you have.
Who is your mentor and what's the impact?
Honestly, I've never had a mentor. I fly by the seat of my pants and fingers crossed that everything works out.
What do you want to be remembered for?
I want to be remembered for being a great, loving, and caring mom, wife, and someone who did everything she can to help everyone that she comes in contact with.
Who is your ideal client?
My ideal client is someone who is open to learning, open to trying new things, and is willing to have a conversation with me so that we can better understand each other to get them where they need to be.
How can we support you?
This is huge for me. I can't thank you enough for this opportunity. Check out my website, trialgirl.com. Check out my podcast, trialgirl.com. Lots of fun stories. We're starting season 2. So I can't thank you enough for reaching out and providing this opportunity for me.
We are about to wrap up. I'd like to have a few words about your today's guest experience on the show. And here is my question. What would you say about your today's guest experience on the show?
Oh, this was an amazing experience. It was, you laid it out for me. You were so professional, so kind. I loved every piece of this, and I wish you the best of success as well. And I thank you for this opportunity.
What would you say as a final word?
Everyone out there watching, stay positive, follow your path. Even if you don't know your path, it will show itself to you. You'll get there. You'll be okay. If you're looking for ways to make some extra money, please visit my podcast, Trial Girl, and anything I can do to help, feel free to reach out through my website, trialgirl.com. And I wish you all the best of love, health, wealth, success, happiness, and peace in your life. And thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Erika, for sharing your wisdom with us today on the behalf of Growth Hacking Secrets community and our entire team. We really appreciate you. This is Mohammed Siddique signing off from Atlanta, Georgia. Until the next episode, all good wishes.